time. My grind, promise I'ma do what's right. Open eyes, see the sign, now I give it all I got. This is not what you think, this is nowhere near.
This show was being built as the greatest Money in the Bank of all time. Was it the greatest Money in the Bank? Nope. Hell no. It wasn't. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it was a bad show, though. It was a decent show. I give it a strong C. 7 out of 10. But to be completely honest, I mean, it's just 3 matches on the card that kind of drained me, kind of drained my enjoyment, which is why I give it a C. And we're going to talk about those matches now. Actually, no. 5 matches that drained my enjoyment. 2 of those was on the pre-show. And we're going to do this rant now, because I want to get this out of the way. The 2 pre-show matches, and then Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler, the women's match, and then the U.S. Championship match. Because, this shit I just got to talk about and get this out of the way first, and then we'll talk about the good shit. Because if I talk about that in the middle of the video, we're going to go all goddamn night. And, I may be pulling the JD from NY here, but let's just hop into it. Pre-show, I didn't watch the pre-show. I seen parts of it. I was in the kitchen doing my chores, taking out the trash, doing the dishes. I was even making myself something to eat, as well as my bigger sister and brother something to eat. I didn't pay attention to the pre-show that much, but what I did see is Breezango, for Breeze versus the Golden Truth again. How many fucking times do we see this match? Raw, SmackDown, maybe on Superstars and main event, and Extreme Rules. I mean, this match at Extreme Rules was the worst match on the card. I think I rated that joint a dud for that review. I don't know. Yo, this fucking fan got my teeth all cold and shit. Damn. My teeth are sensitive, The thing about this match, though, before the match even happened, you got Tyler Breeze and Fandango coming out, looking like something straight out of VeggieTales, fam. Michael Cole played up the fact that they were on the tanning beds too long, and I'm using these air quotes loosely because we all know that they weren't on the fucking tanning beds. It was makeup that was done poorly, if you ask me. They came out looking ugly as all hell. As far as I'm concerned, Tyler Breeze and Fandango are jokes, especially Tyler Breeze. I mean, Tyler Breeze should be doing something bigger than this, man. This ain't even big. This is something that you would see on main event or Superstars or some shit, not on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. That makes Raw and SmackDown look like a complete fucking joke. Just having a random ass feud like this just thrown together. A feud that was built, that had 5 months of build. Like the Golden Truth, though, like none of that shit was enjoyable. Like all of that shit was cringeworthy, fam. All of it. None of it was funny to me. None of it. I hated every last fucking backstage promo. I hated the vignette at Extreme Rules. What is WWE doing, man? What are they doing with Tyler Breeze? I could care less, what they do with Fandango. They've been fucking him over since he debuted as Johnny Curtis. Had him eating chips off his fucking shoulder and shit, drinking milk from his hands, whatever the hell he was doing. That dude has been buried since the beginning. He was the CJ Parker of the main roster. And then he got fired, and then he came back as Fandango. These dancing gimmicks, they gotta go. You gotta go. The only dancing gimmick right now that I can really get behind is No Way Jose. He reminds me of Dominican Alex Wright from WCW. I remember him. But that's besides the point. Tyler Breeze. I don't know how, but he went from wrestling Great matches in NXT. More importantly, wrestling a great match against Jushin Thunder Liger, the legend himself, at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. He goes from that to shaving Fandango's back. What kind of shit is that? Tell me that. What kind of shit is that? Come on, WWE. Not only that, you have him lose the match. Only positive about this match is that Tyler Breeze didn't take the pin, thank God. Because that would have buried him even further, even though he got a couple wins later. But Fandango was the one that took the pin. As far as I'm concerned, all four of these motherfuckers is a joke. I think Goldust should just retire. Fuck this Golden Truth shit. Hashtag get off my TV. Hashtag get off my TV. Dudley Boys versus the Lucha Dragons. Keep it short and simple. I don't give a shit about the Lucha Dragons anymore. They're boring. Sorry. Every Lucha Dragons match has been the same. It's flips and kicks, that's it. Flips and kicks. Corkscrew here and there. Swanton here and there. Salida del Sol here and there. It's the same shit every fucking match. Same thing with the Dudleys, man. I mean, the Dudleys should have known better. I mean, they left WWE in the first place for this shit. I mean, if you watch their interview when they was in TNA, they said the reason why they left WWE is because they kept getting put in the same fucking matches, the same matches against the same people, and they just got tired of it. So they went to TNA where they have more freedom, they have more people to face, and they got stuck in better feuds. Then they leave TNA, they come back to WWE and get right back into the same pickle that they left the fucking company for in the first place. What sense does that make? And then they get buried. They ain't doing nothing. They turn them heel. They didn't do shit. They didn't capitalize on it. I thought they were going to bring the Bully Ray character to TNA. They didn't even do that. Only thing they brought to TNA was the boo, you know, that bullshit. That's it. It's the watered down PG version of Bubba Ray Dudley, man. He don't even grab his nuts no more when he does the combination punches. He don't even do that no more. So PG. He's so PG that when they was face and he said, "Demon, get the tables," he literally made the fucking crowd chant, "Tables, tables, tables, tables." I'm like, shut the fuck up and get the goddamn table. We don't need to chant the shit. Just say, "Devon," and we'll yell, "Get the table together," and let that be that. You don't have to have us chant table, table every fucking match. Then they turn them heel. They're teasing the goddamn table. And it's just been the same old shit. The same old boring shit. Either give them a credible feud that matters, or just get them off my TV. Split them up, something. I don't know, man. If you do split them up, I mean, Bubba Ray, odds are Bubba Ray can bring the Bully Ray character. I mean, he'd have a great run as a heel. Where does that leave Devon? Will he be a new member of the fucking New Day? Will he become Reverend Devon again? Who knows? It's coming. I don't remember what the hell they said in that song, but goddamn. The Lucha Dragons defeated the Dudleys. Like, I give a shit. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Boring ass match. Hopefully this is the last encounter / match between these two for a while. Whoa. Since fucking Payback, man. Since Payback, we've been... Actually, no, not even Payback. Since before Payback. We've been seeing this match over and over and over and over and over and over again on Raw, SmackDown. I don't know about Superstars and Main Event because I don't watch that shit. Bars and shit, Ryan. But Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views... I mean, not even the pay-per-view, the fucking pre-show of all things. Always been on the pre-show. Disrespectful to Baron Corbin. That is disrespectful. I would give him a credible feud or just get him off my TV, please. Send him back down to NXT. He's better off down there. I had a nice feud set up for him. First man roster feud. continue where you left off with Apollo Crews in NXT because they never finished that feud. Right when it was just starting to get hot, they got caught up, man. They got caught up right when it was starting to get hot. It's like Vince McMahon wanted to continue that feud in the main roster because it was a main roster worthy feud, but did he continue it? Fuck no. He stuck Baron Corbin with Dolph Ziggler. What did he do with Apollo Crews? Nothing. Hasn't even been on the show. And then he magically appears in an interview and gets his ass beat by Sheamus, and here we are having a match at fucking Money in the Bank between Apollo Crews and Sheamus. But that's not one of the matches that I was sick of, though. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. I rated this match 2 stars. It was an okay match, but the thing that pissed me off about this match, the crowd chanted boring, right? That's not the part that pissed me off about this match. But the part that pissed me off about this match is how scripted the fucking commentary was. You literally got the child. Damn it, Jay. You literally got the crowd chanting boring. 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 But you got JBL and Michael Cole and Byron Saxton praising the fucking match on commentary, saying, what an awesome match. Great match. Hard fought victory for Baron Corbin. What? Where's Russell Westbrook when you need him? What? Come on. An awesome match? This match was boring as fuck. I damn near fell asleep on this match, fam. And then the match after this, the women's match, I almost said women's championship. It wasn't even a fucking championship match, it was a tag match. Women's match, Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Becky Lynch and Natalya. Charlotte and Dana Brooke took the win. I rated this a star and a half. Yeah, a star and a half. I was only going to rate it a star. Actually, no, I was going to rate it a dud, to be honest. That was horrible. Fucking sloppy. You know what? I'm not going to give it a star and a half. I'm going to give it a star. The reason I'm giving it a star is because Natalya turned heel after the match. Supposedly. She just beat the shit out of Becky Lynch after the match. Didn't do anything else. She was punching the shit out of her, though. Like, that is the most aggressive I've ever seen a female wrestler, punch another female in WWE. Like, they usually do the crazy punches and shit like that, but she was literally punching the shit out of it just like that, you know? I'm like, yeah, pound that bitch. No, not really, but the way she was doing it had me cheering inside a little bit. Not like I give a damn, though. But, okay, I do kind of give a damn. I kind of do want to see Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Because it gives Becky Lynch something to do for Battleground and SummerSlam, maybe. You know? But where does that leave Sasha? Where does that leave Sasha? Where does that leave Charlotte? You got Sasha, you got Charlotte, you got Dana Brooke. Let me think. I was thinking of having Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooke, which could work. Yeah, Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooke at Battleground. If Sasha defeats Dana Brooke at Battleground, Sasha Banks gets her Women's Championship title shot at SummerSlam, and she beats Charlotte at SummerSlam for the Women's Championship. They have the rematch at, what's the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam? Hell in a Cell, and Sasha wins there. You know? Easy booking, you know? WWE wants to take things the hard way and shit, and go out of their way to, fucking book things, the hard way, instead of booking things with ease. I mean, come on. Just book something off the top of your head and just like that. Just let it flow, man. Don't think long and hard and then give us shit that we don't care about, Anyway, what do we have after that? The U.S. Championship match, Rusev versus Titus, and I was also going to rate this a dud This is actually the bathroom break match of the night, to be honest. This match and the women's match. I mean, if you missed the women's match, you ain't missed shit. The only thing you missed was that heel turn. Beautiful heel turn. This match, though, U.S. Championship match, actually, you know what? This is the bathroom break match. Because you blink, you ain't missed shit. You know? You ain't missed a damn thing. It was a boring-ass match. You had Titus O'Neil's kids in the fucking front row. Titus O'Neil was showing off as usual. Like he's Dolph Ziggler or some shit. He was showing off in front of his kids, just showing off his strength. And you know what's funny? It looked like before the match even started, it looked like he kissed his kid on the lips. I don't know if he really did, unless they did what the fuck? I don't know what I just did. What the fuck? I don't know why I just did that. My bad. I don't know if they did the damn it, I did it again. Fuck. I don't know if they did the French thing where they kiss each other on the cheek at the same time. You know, they do the shit. It looked like he kissed him on the lip from that camera angle. And the funniest part about that is that his son did this. That shit was hilarious, and he had Wale in the front row. Wale is always at these WWE events. I don't know, maybe these events are in the same places where he goes to tour. I don't know, because he's always at the events in the front row. Either in the front row or just on the floor in general. Anyway, this match was very boring. I rated it a star because of Rusev's shenanigans. He looked strong. And at the end of the match, he was a fucking dick. He grabbed the mic after he won the match, and he went over to Titus O'Neil's kids and said, "You see your father over there? You see your father over there? He's a joke," or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said. But then he said, "Happy Father's Day." I'm like, you dick. You dick. I love this new Rusev, man. Keep that shit up. Have him fuck with the fans. You know? Have him be that arrogant, egotistical asshole that he could be, you know? Have him be a Bulgarian Chris Jericho and just fuck with the fans, you know? Troll the fans, pretty much. But let him be a monster heel at the same time, you know? Don't have him be too goofy because that'll devalue him as a fucking monster. But anyway, moving on. Best matches. Start off with the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match. We got the New Day, the Breakfast Club. Yes, I call them Breakfast Club. They're known as the Club right now. But until they get another name other than the fucking Club, we're going to call them the Breakfast Club. So we got the New Day, and they look like a fucking Breakfast Club too. But you got the New Day, Breakfast Club, Vaudevillains, and End Zone Cass. Great fucking match. End Zone Cass came out first, rapping as usual. And then they did the SAWFT soft thing, and then Vaudevillains came out, then Breakfast Club came out, and then New Day came out and ripped on all of them. Crazy ass fucking roast, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. And then they had a great match. They had 3 botches though. They had one botch where the referee accidentally counted to 3, where End Zone Cass did their finisher, their tag team finisher on Aiden English. They went for the pin, and it looked like not only did the referee fuck up, but Gallows and Anderson also fucked up. It looked like they missed their cue because they pulled End Zone's foot all late, you know, or whoever was pinning Aiden English. You know, ref accidentally counted to 3, and right at the 3, that's when Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson pulled one of their foots out. You know, so that was a fuck up right there. Another fuck up was when I think Kofi fell off the top rope. I don't know, did he? I don't know. Not about the botches though. There's only a little bit of botches, but I'ma let him slide, in the words of Berlizzi. The one thing that left me confused about the match, even though I enjoyed it as a whole, the one thing that left me confused about the match is at the end of the match, I don't know who the fuck was the legal man. Who's the legal man? Tell me that. Who's the legal man? Because from the camera angle that I was watching, it looked like when Big E and Kofi Kingston were going for their tag team finish at the midnight hour, It looked like Carl Anderson tagged himself in by tapping Aiden English's boot, so it looked like he was the legal man. And at that point, I thought that they were actually going to bury the Breakfast Club even further by having them take the fucking pin. Thank God they didn't. But it kind of didn't make sense. If Carl Anderson was the legal man, why did Kofi pin, what's his face? Aiden English. Oh wait, you know what? I remember what happened. I feel so fucking stupid. He didn't tag himself in. He grabbed his fucking foot down and got in the ring and attacked the New Day. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. I'm sorry, man. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. They got in the ring and they threw the New Day out and they hit the Magic Killer on Aiden English and then Enzo. Cass got back in the ring and they went at it. And then the New Day got back in the ring and they went at it again. Everybody got thrown out of the ring except the New Day, and they hit Carl Anderson with the Midnight Hour, and Kofi went to pin Aiden English. That part right there is what left me confused because I thought that Carl Anderson was the legal man. Thank God he wasn't. I don't know. Was that confusing to y'all as well? It was to me. But nice to know that Aiden English was a legal man. Thank God the fucking Breakfast Club didn't get the pin, or take the pin rather. Because if they lost, this rant that I'm going on right now, or that I just went on, would have been a whole lot longer. I mean, we already 21 minutes into the video. I mean, we're pulling the JD from NY here, man. We're pulling the JD from NY. You know, ever since watching this video, it's made me not want to really edit these reviews for real. Only thing I'm really editing for real is the goddamn thumbnail, intro, and outro. That's it. Anyway, 3.5 stars. No, 3 stars. That's 3.5. 3 stars for this. You know, because of those botches. It's going to be 3.5. Maybe even 4. Sorry about the Friday pun. That's my favorite movie, man. Sorry. But it would have been 3.5 if it wasn't for those botches. So I rated it 3. Next we have Apollo Crews versus Sheamus. Now the match, starting off the match, it was slightly boring, but they picked up towards the end with 2 or 3 good spots. Actually it was 3. I don't remember the third one, but the first one was that that beautiful ass apron moonsault, man. The fucked up part about this match though is the commentary. The commentary did not sell this fucking move. Had that been Mauro Ranallo on commentary, or even Corey Graves, or Tommy Phillips, or Tom Phillips, they would have made it sell. They would have sold that shit like it was the greatest thing ever, fam. And that makes that move special. Well, if you got assholes like Michael Cole and JBL and Byron Saxton on commentary where they just says, this Apollo Crews is just so fun to watch, you know you ain't doing nothing right. You could tell how scripted the commentary is, man. And the reason why I'm talking so much shit about the commentary is because I watched, I'm pretty sure y'all know YouTube's Wrestling Facts on YouTube. I watched one of his videos of top 5 WWE secrets that they didn't want you to see or hear. He didn't show the footage, he just played the audio. One of them, I think, was like number 3 or number 2. You had Kevin Dunn's voice in the ear of the commentators and Matt Striker, and he was telling them what to say and what to do, when to say the shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And that was a production error on an episode of NXT. Obviously the shit wasn't live, I don't think. I guess that was when they first recorded the shit, and when they edited it when they edited the show, it didn't, you know, sound as fucked up as it did when they first recorded the show. You know, because he was saying, alright, Matt, go. Introducing the NXT Divas. Alright, go. Naomi. Alright, next one, Matt, go. AJ. Alright, next one, Matt, go. You know, he's telling the Divas, this is when they were called Divas, he was telling the Divas to go. He was giving them their cue to go. And he was giving Matt his cue to announce them. You know, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's what they really do? Like, come on, man. Just give them the fucking freedom to commentate. That's why commentary is so fucking shitty now on the main roster. That took a whole breath. But that's why commentary is so shitty now, is because it's so goddamn scripted. They're telling them what to say. Which is why Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler match was so bad. They chanted boring, but they acted like that match was fucking awesome. They treated that match like it was a 5-star match. Get the fuck out of here, man. This commentary is horrible. Get these 3 goons off my TV. Yeah, I said it. Goons. Get them off my TV. I think JD from New York said it best. I'm not even going to explain what he said. But back to Apollo Crews and Sheamus. I rated this match 2.5 stars. It was decent. Like I said, slightly boring at the beginning of the match, but it picked up in the middle of the match. My favorite spot was that second row white noise. That shit was pretty damn good, man. I love that move. And then Apollo Crews did a crucifix roll up. They won the match. Decent match. I'm interested to see how this feud plays off. All in all, good win for Crews. Much needed win. And I'm glad Sheamus actually laid down for the dude, man. You know? Next we got AJ Styles versus John Cena, which was supposed to be the match of the night to some people. Probably is, but not to me. Match of the night for me was the Money in the Bank match, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. John Cena versus AJ Styles. It was a great match, but it wasn't as great as I thought it would be. But the thing is, you should have already known this is not going to be a one-time deal. Their blow-off match is going to be at SummerSlam, obviously. They're going to give you half, or they gave you half at Money in the Bank. They're going to give you half at Battleground, but they're going to give it their all at SummerSlam. And I cannot fucking wait. And at SummerSlam, that's when they're going to pull the trigger. Something wrong with my nails, are you? My nails great. I haven't even bit them yet. I probably won't, though. I remember my granddad, man. My granddad, Richard. He had some long-ass fingernails, bro. Long-ass fingernails, long-ass toenails, bro. It looked like he ain't never bit them shits or even clipped them motherfuckers, man. God damn. I mean... Like, let me show you my charger real quick. You see that silver part though, right there? Look, right after the white part. You see the silver part that's going up? That's all. Actually, no. Like right where my thumb is. Like, right my thumb is. Right where my finger is. Like from right here, all the way up here. That's how long his nails were. That's how long his nails were. They were fucking longer than that. Oh, well, they weren't that long, but they were pretty fucking long. Anyway. Now I just got the images in my head. I'm glad I ate, man. Sorry, Granddad. I'm gonna edit that out. Moving on. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah, they gave half at Money in the Bank. They're going to give half at Battleground. They're going to give it their all at SummerSlam. Of course, the Breakfast Club is going to get involved. But SummerSlam, hopefully, will be the last night that I call it the Breakfast Club. Because 3 things could happen. Debut. Rename. Actually... Debut, maybe 2 debuts. Debut, and damn, what's that third one? Damn, I just had it, man. Fuck. Well, debut, new name, I should say. Debut, new name, heel turn. There it is. Debut, new name, heel turn. The debut on Finn Balor. The club, who will then be known as the Balor Club, and a heel turn for Finn Balor. I wouldn't mind seeing him turn heel. He needs to turn heel. Just like JD from NY said, every good face has a heel run. And vice versa. Every good heel has a good face rub, you know. And I wouldn't mind seeing Finn Balor as a heel. I think he would work well as a heel. And as a heel, I think his demon paint would be even more badass. Just think about it. Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, AJ Styles all beating the shit out of John Cena. Of course, he's going to try to overcome the odds, but he's still going to fall. Now, if it was Roman Reigns, he'd probably beast all four of them. Because you got to make Roman Reigns look strong. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. Shit. Great match. Horrible commentary. Commentary didn't put over anything in this match. The only commentary that was good in this match was the funniness from AJ Styles. He said, "Is that all he's got? Is that all he's got?" Shit. I chuckled at that. That was funny. They censored it, but that was funny. Shit. You sound like that dude from Botchamania and shit. Shit. Yo. I think they gonna put that on Botchamania, yo. I just foreshadowed that shit. They gonna put that on Botchamania. Just like they did Oscar for Botchamania 18. And she said, "You talk too much." Her English ain't all that good, but man, I don't give a fuck how bad her English is. She's sexy as fuck. Oh my goodness. I mean, she was killing every Asian stereotype in them jeans, bro. In those jeans. I think Genuine said it best. In those jeans, she was killing every Asian stereotype. I mean, she had ass. She had the spring break titties. Bro, she got everything that you could ever want in Asian. And if she's bald down there, that's the third one, bro. Because you know, Asians have flat asses, flat ass titties, and they don't shave. If she killed all three of those stereotypes, you edit that out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Moving on, man. Moving on. Horrible fucking commentary, though. 3.5 stars. AJ Styles win. The three things that kind of killed this match for me: commentary, of course, unnecessary ref bump, and then Breakfast Club getting involved, which is, we knew that shit was going to happen, but they could have took that from a different approach. I mean, we all knew that Cena wasn't going to lose clean, but at least have some other kind of dirty finish, you know? You can have AJ Styles win all by himself, you know, by accidentally knocking out the ref or putting his feet on the ropes or something. That would have worked. But having the club, Breakfast Club, get involved after he signed a contract with the Breakfast Club with banned from ringside. Now come on, man. Last time I checked, if a certain team, I don't know why I just said if a certain team, if your team is banned from ringside and they come out anyway, doesn't that get you disqualified? I mean, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Shit. I thought it would have got disqualified, but the ref didn't see it, obviously. But anyway, 3.5 stars for that. Wasn't the match of the night, but it was one of the best matches of the night. Third best match of the night for me. You know, it was the main event and the Money in the Bank match. They killed it. My top 3 matches on the night: Money in the Bank, main event, and AJ Styles vs. John Cena. If I had to go top 5, Money in the Bank, main event, AJ Styles Cena, Tag Team Championship match, Apollo Crews vs. Sheamus. Yeah. Anyway, finally we got the main event, WWE Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. This match here, man, couldn't have gone any other way. Thank God it didn't. You know what I'm trying to say. Because you know Roman Reigns, just like John Cena, overcomes the odds. Remember what happened at Extreme Rules? He got the Stone Cold Rock WrestleMania 17 treatment. You know? He got the help from his fucking cousins. I don't know what the hell they've been at. But he got the help from the Usos. And AJ Styles fucking snapped and beat the shit out of all three of them with the chair. And AJ Styles still got speared. No selling everything. Thank God that didn't happen in this match. One thing about this match, though, is that it made me respect Roman Reigns even more. I hate him as a character, but I love what he did in this match. Don't get me wrong. I hate the way he wrestles. But in this match, he wrestled like a true heel, which is, you know, basically my favorite parts of the match. When he was just beating the shit out of Seth Rollins, smacking him around. I mean, he lifted his ass up like a baby and put him on the fucking turnbuckle and smacked the shit out of him. Tell me that ain't a fucking heel tactic. He wrestled like a heel while Rollins wrestled as the face. Even though it's the other way around. But tell me that ain't a double, well, it wasn't a double turn. But tell me that shit did not look like a double turn. Because Roman Reigns dominated the whole match, pretty much. Now, I will say this, there were some great fucking counters in this match. That mid-air pedigree. Bro, Roman Reigns went for a spear and flew right into a goddamn mid-air pedigree. That was beautiful. And he kicked out of that shit. But, no worries. He got another pedigree. And he lost clean, which was the best fucking part of the match. Despite that bullshit ref bump. But that was the best part of the match. Roman Reigns lost clean. Roman Reigns lost clean. Muhammad Abu. Roman Reigns is God. Hear me when I say this. Read my lips, you fucking troll. Roman Reigns lost clean. Roman Empire is done. Hashtag get off my TV. Hashtag Roman Reigns go to India and stay your ass there. Hashtag Roman Reigns go to India and come all over Muhammad Abu's face. Edit that out. Oh my God, man. It is too late for this shit. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I'm I rated this match 3.5 stars, man. Roman Reigns losing clean was an absolute shocker, but what happened next? Dean Ambrose comes out and cashes in Money in the Bank and wins the WWE Championship, making him the second person to win Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank and cash it in the same fucking night. Kane did it in 2010. Dean Ambrose did it in 2016. Love it. I love it. I love it. Fuck Roman Reigns. John Moxley all day. You know, I don't refer to him as Dean Ambrose. I refer to him as John. You know, CZW days. Shit. Fucking nose and stuff, you know. Goddamn fan. I knew I was gonna end up getting sick, man. I hope I'm not sick. I hope I don't got a cold, man. I don't want one. I don't, man. I don't. The one thing that I didn't like about this match, though, was Roman Reigns doing the same old shit. He didn't do not one new move. He did the multiple clotheslines in the corner. He tried to spear through the barricade, which failed miserably. He did 4 spears. He tried 4 spears and only connected 1. He did multiple Superman punches. Ref bump. The fucking Razor's Edge powerbomb that he did at Payback and Extreme Rules. He did the goddamn throat thrust that he always does. It's the same old shit. The only move that he always does that he didn't do this time was the drive-by kick that he does on the outside of the ring. He didn't do that this time. It's kind of a shocker. And you know what? I forgot about the Money in the Bank match. My bad. Money in the Bank match, we're going to do this one last. Because it was my match of the night, so why not? Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho versus Cesaro. Glorified fucking spot fest. But I will say this, it was way better, 10 times better than what that, that shit was at WrestleMania, man. I didn't even give a shit about that match, and my phone is for the charge now. I did not care about that match whatsoever, man. I didn't. The match was short at WrestleMania, and quite frankly, it wasn't enough to save WrestleMania. It was just all spots. That was it. It was just all spots. That's it. Not one regular move. I don't even remember what happened in that match, to be honest. That match just was not memorable. It wasn't. Only thing memorable about that match is that Zack Ryder won the IC Championship by accident. The only thing. Other than that, everything was just completely forgettable. Completely. As far as this match goes, this match is completely memorable. Why? Because we got some good spots out of it, as well as some regular wrestling. We got some good wrestling moves. We got some good finishers. We got Cesaro shining in this match. Cesaro was the Steph Curry of this whole match. He was a fucking MVP, man. He the real MVP. He did a fucking corkscrew, fucking uppercut off the ladder. That beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Got Del Rio looking good, doing backstabbers and shit, beating the shit out of people with ladders. He actually got cheers, which is kind of weird. Bars, that shit rhymes, still rapping. Jericho was the only person in the match getting booed because nobody likes him. I love when he does that. I'm the best in the world at everything I do. And tonight, I'm giving you the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. I love when he does that, man. Just an arrogant, egotistical asshole, man. I love it. WCW Jericho, man. Well, not the WCW. The only way he's the WCW Jericho is when he throws the hissy fits outside the ring when he loses the match. But anyway, this match was awesome. I ain't got no complaints. I mean, this is like a Money in the Bank that, this is the ladder match that we wanted at WrestleMania. The WrestleMania match was just spots. That was it. Popcorn match, pretty much. A great match, but all it was spots. Did I give a fuck? No. Were they memorable? No. For real, they were putting their bodies on the line for nothing. Well, they weren't putting their bodies on the line for nothing. But you get what I'm trying to say. The match was forgettable. Especially since Zack Ryder won it. That was like the only memorable moment. But at the same time, it wasn't as memorable as it should have been. Or should I say, well, you know what, we'll let him live his moment. And as for this match, this was the best match on the card, Money in the Bank match. 4 stars, no complaints. Dean Ambrose wins Money in the Bank. I was thinking either Dean Ambrose or Kevin Owens. When you think about it, if they would have chose Kevin Owens, and I quote, this is from JD from NY because I watched off the script earlier this morning. If they chose Kevin Owens to win this match, and they wanted to keep Roman Reigns as the babyface, they wanted to, keep shoving them down our throats, and wanted a good heel versus face feud with Roman Reigns as the face, then Kevin Owens would have been the right choice. But it seems like they're slowly but surely getting ready to turn Roman Reigns heel. I mean, it started with the entrance, the match itself, wrestle like a true fucking heel. I mean, he didn't even pander to the fucking crowd like he usually does. He did the ooh-wah, but nobody did it with him. They just booed his ass every time he did it. He wrestled like a true fucking heel. Rollins wrestled like a face. He didn't threaten the crowd. He didn't talk shit to the crowd like he usually does. He didn't run away like he usually does. He wasn't a chicken shit heel like he usually is. Seth Rollins was the face of that match. And Roman Reigns was the heel. I'm still in shock that Roman Reigns lost clean, though. I didn't see coming. But anyway, that's my Money in the Bank review. This shit was 44 minutes. Damn, we really did do a fucking JD from NY, yo. My overall analysis, decent show. wasn't the greatest Money in the Bank of all time like they said it would be. You know, because, you know, when you say that something's going to be the greatest of all time, you gotta prove it. You gotta make sure it's going to be the greatest of all time. Because if you say it's the greatest of all time and it's not, that's going to fall flat in your motherfucking face, and you're going to look stupid, you're going to sound stupid, and you're going to make the company look stupid. So not only is it making you look bad, you're making the company look bad. So don't say something's going to be the greatest of all time if you ain't going to back the shit up. And tonight, they proved just that. They said this is going to be the greatest Money in the Bank of all time, and it wasn't. They couldn't back it up. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Not gonna count them. I enjoyed the show. I'm not going to lie. I was bored, you know, within the first hour. First hour was fucking horrible. Despite that tag team Fatal 4-Way Championship match. That didn't sound right. Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match. The only good match was the first hour. Every other match in the first hour was just fucking bad. It was horrible. And then the second hour it started to pick up, and then they did the fucking US Championship match. And I guess that was just the cool down match. But Rusev Shenanigans was fucking hilarious. I didn't even give it an overall rating. My overall rating is a 7.5 out of 10. Being generous. I'm a happy man today. Tonight. Because Roman Reigns lost clean. The Bo Dallas. That wasn't even Bo Dallas, but I just did this straight up did the WWE version of DDP. God damn. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Remember that? That was horrible, man. That feud he had against The Undertaker. Bro. I love Sarah, though. She was a crazy... I said crazy. She was a crazy bitch. Anyway. I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Hope y'all enjoyed the review. Remember, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that good shit. Support me on Patreon. Bye. Weakest outro ever. You know what? Take two on that. We're going to pull a miss. As always, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and support me on Patreon. Links are in the description down below me. Get it? Blow me. Damn it, Blasphemous HD. Shit. But the links are in the description down below. With that being said, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Bye. That was better.